In the 2001 Eastern Conference semifinals, Vince Carter's Toronto Raptors met Allen Iverson's Philadelphia 76ers. What made the matchup so intriguing was the fact that the two stars could not have been more different. Carter was the high-flying, clean-cut, mainstream superstar.
You're a good boy, and you'll be here. You get to play in the NBA, and you'll be better than Michael Jordan. All right, give me 5.
While Iverson was a renegade, the icon of the hip-hop generation, the player who followed a path all his own.
You know, I don't want to be Michael Jordan. I don't want to be Magic. I don't want to be Bird or Isaiah. I don't want to be any of those guys. You know, when my career is over, I'm going to look in the mirror and say I did it my way.
Their dramatic setup was perfect, and right from the start, the series would become a duel between Carter and Iverson.
Iverson for 2, and he got it! He's been the Magic Man.
It was clear that each superstar was rising to the challenge.
Vince Carter says, if the little guy can do it, hey, I can do it. Wow, that's all I can say.
In Game 1, Iverson would score 36 points, but Carter would deliver the knockout punch.
Carter drives into the lane, a floater on the run, rimming off. Rebound tipped up and in by Vince Carter. These are how stars are made. Under pressure, in the playoffs, on the road.
While Vince had drawn first blood, Game 2 would be Allen's turn to respond, and he would do so with a vengeance.
Iverson for the lead! Yes!
That was like right up his alley. You know, the stage was set. Hey, put us on your back and carry us. Carry us all the way to, you know, parade.
Allen Iverson has scored the Sixers' last 19 straight points.
With no answer for Iverson, the Raptors could only watch as Allen poured in a playoff-high 54 points in a Sixers victory.
Allen Iverson, one for the memory books.
But while Allen celebrated, Vince plotted his revenge.
One would have a superior game. His team would win. The other guy knew, I got to get one. I've got to get a game.
With the series now tied at 1, Carter would come out firing.
It's my time to step up. You know, it's a playoff series. It's not like a regular season game where you can lose 2 or 3. You lose 2 or 3, then you're probably going home.
Carter again for 3. Man, holy cow! He can't miss.
Everybody had talked so much about Allen scoring 50 that Vince just came out that much more focused. And it just sent a message like, he can do it, I can do it too.
Another one! That's amazing! Amazing! Vince Carter has hit his 8th three-pointer in a row.
In a Raptor rout, Carter would hit a playoff record 8 straight three-pointers on his way to a 50-point night.
He was taking you to town downtown. You guys couldn't stop him from the outside.
You're right. You saw the game just like everybody else. You're right. I mean, ask a question. You saw that. I saw that.
Was there a way to stop him from outside?
No, man. If there was, we would have did it.
In Game 4, the Raptors would look to blow out Philly early and take control of the series.
Oh, beautiful move from Vince Carter.
But with his unrelenting play, the much smaller Iverson would match Carter by sheer force of will and rally his Sixers.
They'd come back from 16 down to tie it.
Iverson would only score 30 points, but with the game on the line, it would be Allen who would strike the decisive blow.
It's Iverson for 3, and he got it! Oh, my goodness! And the 76ers are even this series at 2 games apiece.
Allen's dropping 54. Vince comes back and he's dropping 50. And it was one after another, one after another. It was like they were taking turns.
Before Game 5, Iverson was presented with the league's Most Valuable Player award. He was the smallest player ever to win the honor, but he had proven that heart was more important than height. And when the game began, he played like the MVP as he gave the fans a performance for the ages.
He was unstoppable. Fallaways, trip plays, fadeaways. It didn't matter. Stuff was going in that basket and the place was going wild.
Yes! AI sees all and hits all.
Throughout the playoffs, he got into a lot of people's living rooms that didn't really know who he was. And to be 165 pounds and to be 6 foot, I think people realized, man, this kid is something special. You know, man, I'm taller than that guy. I'm bigger than that guy. How does he do it against these monsters?
52 points for Iverson. He is the man.
And the little guy, the MVP, trots to the sideline, asking from the fans, let me hear you.
As he continued to elevate his play, Iverson was showing the basketball world just how much he cared about winning. And it seemed that no one was talking about his image any longer. But the story wasn't over yet, as Vince Carter scored 39 points to give Toronto a Game 6 win and take the series to a 7th and deciding game.
Spinning is Carter against Mutombo, the big giant. He scores anyway. That's Carter at its best.
But as Game 6 ended, Carter would step off the court and into a controversy, as he chose to attend his college graduation ceremony in North Carolina on the morning of Game 7.
I spoke to each and every player on this team, gave them the opportunity to agree or disagree with the decision I was making. And a lot of people disagree with what I did, but I didn't, because I knew I was going to be ready to play.
And he was, helping the Raptors jump on Philly. They even had a surprise for Iverson, as they double-teamed him and bullied him all over the court.
Iverson went down so hard, he has a hurt back, and he is grimacing in pain.
Battered and exhausted, Allen would need to make an adjustment.
Allen, I'm going to tell you again, when they double, you got to go into some kind of passing game. The ball has to move.
Playing like a true champion, Iverson would give his team whatever it needed to win.
That's a nice find by Allen Iverson, trusting his teammates.
Handing out a career-high 16 assists, Allen pushed the Sixers into the lead.
Great feed by Iverson. He's a passing machine.
But fittingly, the game and the series would come down to a final shot from Vince.
I wanted the ball more than anything. It's my chance to go out there and win the game. And coming on the court, I was ready.
Curry has it. Carter trying to get free. Carter at the buzzer. No good. And the Sixers hold on and advance to the conference finals.
He had a chance, and that's what type of battle it was. It came down to one shot.
It just seems a hard one to swallow right now. All I think about is that shot. Something you live for. Maybe next year.
It was just fun because I think most of all, all the kids enjoyed it, and they got to see 7 games of excitement. That was a great series.